What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Untitled podcast. So today, it's just me and Jason today. It's just a fine Friday afternoon. School just ended, and now we're just here having a good time with the dog. She's just sniffing around. Hopefully she doesn't pee anywhere.
I bet you I smell worse than her.
Well, so today... we kind of had something planned, but then we canceled that so I can work on it so I can make it better. So today is just going to be a little shorter podcast just because we're both very tired of school. But that's my opinion. I don't know about Jason.
I'm tired. It's not hectic. It's unnecessary. Not school, but what's happening in it. Puppy.
I'm really surprised that we won the voting thing.
Oh yeah, that was drama.
So we started electing people for class officers for junior, and it was a very close race, to be honest. I almost didn't show up because I didn't want to show up.
Everything would have been a tie without you.
No, everything, not the last one.
No, I think everything would have been a tie, probably. If you think about it.
If there was 8 people that wanted a good school, 7 people that wanted whatever they wanted, and 1 person that wanted what he wanted, and if I wasn't there, it would it have been? Well, it would have been.
It could have been a lot.
But one of them would have been a definite difference maker. So I showed up. I was going to show up. I was there. I was upset because I didn't want to be there. I voted, and then I left because, So I'm glad everything worked out. I expected a lot more people, but that was an expectation.
Yeah.
I expected at least a few people from our side of the field, from
band? Or
no, just They cast us aside as a different breed of people whenever they're describing us.
They alienated us. They said us, and then there's them, which was us.
The majority, which is them, which I don't get because I wouldn't say we're the smartest kids in school, but technically, from a standpoint, we are. Technically.
I don't know. I feel pretty dumb.
But we're top 10%. That's the only reason why. If not, I'd still count myself as dumb. But from their standpoints, we're the smartest kids. And because we kind of sort of care about our school, we show up to things. And they don't. Even though they may say that they have athletics and all that. I wouldn't show up for certain reasons, but I still do because I'm my class is gonna suck. I might as well make sure that I'm the one that makes it suck, so it makes it good.
Mood.
So yeah, so whenever the alien whenever Danielle was saying that made her feel bad, I was like, that shouldn't make you feel bad. That should just make you not be as pleased with the not as A honor students as you should be, because we're just set aside from the other kids because I guess they think that we're special when we're not.
Yeah, we're pretty average, actually.
I think the biggest difference is that we get a lot more work than what they get.
Yeah,
usually.
Maybe.
So whenever we get alienated for being Mondo geniuses, I don't get it because
for what we want, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it though. I'm not. I mean, it already happened. And it's over, and they're working with us, and we're trying to work with them, and that's the new goal.
Yeah, so that's a new thing. So hopefully that works out very well.
Yeah.
So besides that drama, quote unquote, of just, I didn't really feel tense to me because I knew that we were gonna win, to be honest. But even if I don't know, I guess from that standpoint it was pretty close from
What
everything.
if that one person was on the other person's group side? Then
it would have been over.
Everything would have been a tie.
Everything would have been over.
I still think we would have won. Not unfortunately, but
realistically,
realistically, there's bias on the teachers. Yeah, There's because they know us, and they know them a little bit, but I don't know. We still would have won. I felt hurt though when they said that during the speech. I was like, sorry. I mean, my bad. I mean, this is my first time showing up to it, so you can't really blame me for anything. Plus, freshman year wasn't even us, so we only had it for 1 year, right? This is our second.
Yeah. So basically, I understood what you were trying to get at with that, but if you really wanted to change stuff, you could have.
You have to unite.
Yeah, you
not
could
separate.
You could have done it way before with us, instead of jumping in now, because that's like a very late candidate jumping in saying, "Oh, well, I'm gonna change something." Well, if you wanted to really make a statement, you should have done it like way earlier on, which is why. I don't know what's going with that. Anyway, so we won.
It's not a competition. It's just we elected people and the elected people won. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no parties. Kind of.
So yeah, so that happened. And before that was just the very first day of school. And
the eclipse?
The eclipse happened too. We could talk about the eclipse.
That happened the first day of school.
Was it the first day?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Great way to start off the year.
Oh, yeah, it was, because we watched that in Miss Hotchkiss and we didn't do anything.
Luckies?
we did that, because as soon as we got into the 6th period, I was like, what are we going to do? She's like, oh, we're just going to go watch the eclipse. All right.
Did you watch it, like, on the projector?
Yeah, we watched it on the projector.
Oh, okay.
Because he didn't want us to...
Go outside and stare at the sun?
Yeah. Which I don't get that point of, like, don't stare at the eclipse, because you should just say don't stare at the sun in general.
Yeah.
So I don't know what makes staring at the eclipse even worse.
When you stare at the eclipse, the moon starts blocking out the middle part of the sun, so the outer ring of the sun is left, and that's the most intense part of the sun. That's where all the radiation comes out and stuff like that. And when that happens, it's focused, so when it enters your eyes, it'll heat it up a lot quicker than just looking at the sun regularly.
Okay, if they told me that, then I wouldn't look at the sun.
Yeah,
but all that I saw was like, don't look at the sun. I'm like, why? Don't look at the sun. Well, I'm gonna go look at the sun now because nobody tells me why. I read a story about a woman that during an eclipse that she got an X-ray thing, and she looked at the eclipse through the X-ray and it looked cool. But then like 20 years later, she started getting like white blotches on her eyes. And then she's like, "Have you looked at the sun?" Yes, I looked at it with the X-ray. That's why. And then
just an X-ray film kind of thing?
Yeah, X-ray film.
Not even... Oh, because the other stuff's just like... It's like X-ray, but it's not.
No, yeah, she used like an X-ray film.
Dang. Dang, she's wild.
So I was like, that probably looks cool. But like, yeah, damage... They say usually like damage to your eyes doesn't show up immediately. Like, it may hurt like, ow, that was bright. That was a bright light in my eye, but usually it goes away.
Yeah.
But usually it shows up like...
Later in life.
Yeah,
or
as you like... As your
days.
vision usually would get worse, it gets like, it like just impacts you, which is why I'm very scared that I'm gonna be a very blind man because I cannot see anything without my glasses. I can make out objects, but that's about it. I can't read. I can't like see everything clumps. It's just so bad. I'm literally blind.
Oh no, puppy.
It's just like so bad. So yeah, so the eclipse happened, and...
Wait, you didn't see it in person? Like, you didn't get anything to view it yourself?
No, well, during lunch, I went outside to go watch it, and then the clouds were in the way, so we didn't get to see anything.
B-lunch had the better view.
Yeah, B-lunch had better stuff. So during A-lunch, we went outside. And then Kane, I don't know why, he decided to look up just by himself, and he's like, I only saw the moon. I'm like, Kane, that's not possible.
Yeah.
For you to only see the moon. He's like, I only saw the moon. Like, the clouds was probably in the way of the sun. You can't just see the moon during a solar eclipse.
I mean, unless you're in the totality part.
Well, yeah, for that, but I was like, we were nowhere near it. Oh, and then there's a hurricane going on right now. What's its name?
Doesn't it start with an H?
Yeah, Hurley, something like that. And it's hitting Texas, too. And I was like, why is all this rain starting to come now? And now I know why. It's only a Category 3, though.
That's not too bad.
Category 2 now.
Yeah, it's Harvey.
Yay.
With 125 mile per hour winds. That's all. I don't know how fast that is. Oh, I just opened up the news and the principal says leggings should not be worn unless you are size 0 or 2.
What does that mean?
She's basically saying people who are fat, in her opinion, don't deserve to wear leggings. What the heck?
Is that actually something that she sent?
Not this principal, but it's just on the news.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, not. Oh no, if it was this principal, boy, I'd start protesting
I was
immediately.
like, whoa, okay, I understand some rules, but that one's a little too.
Dang, that's messed up. It's a South Carolina principal. You want to hear a quote from her?
What?
I've told you this before. I'm going to tell you this now. Unless you are a size 0 2, you wear something like that, even though you're not fat, you look fat.
Well,
that's
something.
That's messed up. Yeah, I don't like the dress codes at our school either.
Can you talk about some of them? Because during the whole time, I was just making jokes, so I didn't take any of them seriously. I didn't pay attention because she said no rollerblades or anything. I was like, what about my Heelys?
That's what I was thinking too. But I multitask.
So I wasn't paying attention because everybody was making jokes next to me, and Miss Hill was calling out kids that was stupid. So it was pretty funny. So tell me some of the rules, and I'll judge them.
All right. So females cannot show their shoulders.
I was so upset at that because what am I gonna do during school now? I can't. I can't be aroused.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like the shoulders. That's all I stared at all day.
Got them good piece of skin when I can just look at the hand too.
Yeah, and even if you have like spaghetti straps on your shoulder and you wear something like this over it, it's against dress code.
Oh, Danielle was talking about that.
Yeah, that happened to her today. Okay, let's not bring that up. But I saw it happen in Spanish too, so that's pretty dumb. And then
dumb. You're covering it up.
You can't wear ripped jeans unless the rips are below the knee, or unless they can be on the thigh if it's covered, or you have leggings underneath.
That's always been a rule.
Yeah.
Still, I kind of get it. Just because they don't want that much skin so close to such a private area.
It's my thigh. I show my thigh at the swimming pool.
Thighs. I love thighs. Okay. So yeah, so teachers can wear whatever. They can't. Okay, they can't just wear whatever, but they can basically wear stuff that we can't.
Yeah, they can. Like the principal even used the teacher at the assembly as an example of like, what you can't wear.
But they can wear. He's like, you see this? You can't wear this, all right? But she can, and that's when everybody's like, whoa!
Yeah. That's unnecessary.
Did they say anything about jackets?
Jackets? No, but they said about hats.
Oh, they can't even wear them during class, like mid-class?
Not even walking in between periods or lunch or anything. You can't wear them outside at all, apparently. And
that's stupid.
That strikes me in the heart because I'm a beanie man.
I would like to wear hats if I could find some hats. No, because sometimes, like, it's not yet because I'm still into school, but as the days goes on, I start caring less and less about what I wear. So then I just grab one of my hoodies or a jacket, and that's all I wear. I just zip it up, and I just go to school. So if they ever told me, hey, take off that jacket, I'd be like, are you sure about this?
No shirt underneath.
Yeah, I usually wear it with no shirt underneath. So
Dang. I'm
just really worried that one day they'll tell me, hey, let me see what you're wearing underneath. And if I tell them nothing, they'll be like, all right, let me see. I'm like, oh, all right. And then I'll start zipping. He's like, wait, no, you can zip it back up. No, you want to see? And I'll just zip it up all the way.
It's too late. I already started.
You want to see with my pants too? And then
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think I got some people hooked onto MeUndies so I can use my code so I get free underwear.
MeUndies?
Yeah.
Dang.
So I get free underwear. MeUndies, if you're listening, please sponsor. Just give me free underwear. That's all. I spend more money on jackets and underwear than my regular clothes.
That's good though, because only socks and underwear are for the wearer. Everything else is for everybody else. Because that's what you're showing them.
I never usually wear socks unless I go out. I like just being barefoot because I never leave my house, and I hope there's nothing on the floor.
You pray.
Every day I get up, I was like, please don't let me step on something. and I don't, as far as I can tell. That's cool. And any other stupid ones?
I don't know. I'm on the spot.
They were talking about joggers.
Joggers? Oh, for males, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't wear those anymore.
They can't wear, males can't wear joggers?
Something like that. Because I remember Lawrence was telling me about it, and he was like, I'm still going to wear it. I'm like, good.
That's so funny. Because I know somebody that bought joggers like the first day of school, and then they kept telling everybody I bought new joggers, and I don't care. And then they wore them, like, alright, cool, you're wearing joggers. And like at that assembly, I remember I heard joggers, no more. I'm like, oh. I was like, how are those new joggers looking now, buddy? I was like, I felt bad after saying it, and I was like, no, I don't. Because that's funny. Because that must suck too. Like, if you buy all these cool clothes and I can't wait to show them off in like the immediate time that you go to the assembly, they just ban everything that you bought. It must be so awful.
Yeah, but I mean, it's either this or school uniforms, and honestly, there probably isn't a difference right now, but there is actually a big one, but it's restricted.
I would have loved if we lived like on the coast, like next to water. We could have been called the Seagulls. Our uniforms could have been sailor uniforms.
That would have been, dang.
I would have been down, but since we live in the middle of nowhere, we'd have to wear like some like cowboy boots or something. I'm not about that.
I'd actually be down to do that too.
I just don't like wearing pants. And they were talking about that after school because we're just in the band hall. We're just talking. It's like, they might as well just ban shorts next. I'm like, if they ban shorts, I'm causing an uprising because I'm not going to wear pants unless I have to. Like, next Thursday, I'm going to have to wear fancy clothes. Because all that I know from fancy clothes is that you're going to have to take them off layer by layer.
Ugh.
And it's so awful. But I just like wearing loose clothing because I feel nice. That's about it. I don't really have any preferences with clothing. You can wear whatever you want. I don't care as long as it's not like inappropriate for the situation, and that's fine. It's sort of like with makeup, because whenever girls wear makeup, it kind of scares me because I feel intimidated by it.
I think I get that.
But like if it's like eyeliner and like lipstick and all that, that's fine. But if it's like full on like foundation and everything, then that's what scares me, because they're just trying to put on a different face from what they have, and that just makes me scared of them because I'm like, what are they trying to hide?
I don't know. I have this one class, and there's a bunch of seniors in it, and there's this one girl I think that wears a lot of makeup. She's probably the only one to not like intimidate me, probably, but I'm just like, you do you and I do me, and we'll be fine.
I don't know. Yeah, that's just me. Oh, and they have a limit on earrings?
Oh, 3.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Oh.
I don't get. I mean, I probably get 1 or 2, but that's about it. Not like 3 or 4. Hold on, pause. All right. So yeah. So wait, what was it again?
You said 3 or 4 earrings.
Yeah, and guys can't wear earrings.
That happened. Something happened today.
What?
Aaron told me that he was in his FFA class or something like that. That farmer thing.
Aaron's in FFA?
Not the FFA, but like he's like in some class for it. That's not the FFA. I don't know, but it's some farmer thing. And he was in this class, and there's just
horses.
Huh?
I forgot he has horses.
Yeah. He's in the class, and like the teacher was telling this girl to take off her earrings, and they kind of like complied, but the thing was it was a boy. Like, it wasn't a boy, but they looked like a boy by the way they dressed.
Yeah.
So they got told this like twice probably, and at first they complied, and the second time they're like, they're hesitant, and then people are just like, why don't you just tell them and anything? But she ended up telling them, and then I think that kind of like,
oh, that she was a girl?
Yeah, that.
Oh.
And so she ended up telling the teacher, I'm a girl, and the teacher was like, why didn't you tell me that before? And he's like, I don't know. I thought somebody would stand up or say something for me or something.
I thought he just had a problem with them.
Nope. So the teacher thought that girl was a boy who was wearing earrings. That happened today. Aaron's a better storyteller, though. I'm not very good at storytelling.
It's pretty easy to storytell.
Not for me. I can write a story, and I don't know about talking it.
Ooh. Yeah, whenever I tell stories, I make sure that I get every detail down and make sure that they are over-exaggerated as possible. Like when I almost got shot, I tell that story the exact same way that it happened, and I make sure I get every detail. Because if I skip some details, they'll ask, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember. Like stuff like that.
Isn't there a statistic where like the more often you tell a story, the more lies are made up? Like they're not intentional or anything, but
you
like,
just add more stuff in.
Yeah, or it just the story ends up becoming something completely irrelevant to what actually happened. There was a study on it.
Yeah, that probably happens.
Are you gonna help with that thing on Saturday?
What's that? Oh, I have an eye appointment so I can get new glasses. I can be less
Ooh.
blind, so I'm not going to be able to be available. But something also happens this Saturday besides school.
The cantaloupe?
The what?
Wait, cantaloupe?
Oh, no, not that
Oh.
thing. I'm talking about like
Not
in
the volleyball?
just in like life. Like
Oh,
in like at the fight
What fight?
between Mayweather and McGregor.
Is it Mayweather the one that just runs away?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
then
got
McGregor's
from last year. Or
The MMA fighter.
something.
And everybody's really excited about this fight, and I don't really care.
Mood.
Because it's whatever.
I don't know. Is it boxing?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
boxing.
it, boxing's alright. My grandpa likes boxing. I'm not enticed by it or anything.
I watch like big fights, but that's about it. I don't just watch just for fun. Because usually for boxing, you have to buy the pay-per-view, and that's like
Oh yeah, that's
so
really
much money.
expensive.
Yeah, so I only make sure I watch big fights, the ones that matter, and most of them still suck. So, what? Something happened recently. I forgot what it was. Oh, what was it? It was something important. I don't remember. I'll remember it as it goes on.
All right.
But anyway, so the next eclipse will happen 2024. It will pass through Texas.
I think I'm dead.
It will in 7 years.
No wait. My bad. I thought 2024 was. I thought you meant
220, like.
No, I thought you meant 3024.
Oh no, it wouldn't be that. We
Dang
won't
it.
be alive for the next.
Totality kind of eclipse over.
I think that's it.
I don't know, but if you have money and you can travel the world, you should be able to see the eclipse pretty often, actually. Not very often, but every couple years.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to see was people out of total totality, but I had school Monday, and I wasn't able to get a plane ticket just to like Maine or something just to go watch the eclipse.
It was the prices at hotels skyrocketed. Honestly, everything just went up.
Yeah, because they can do that. Because obviously,
Yeah. What is it called? Supply and demand.
how long are you gonna be? Do you think you'll be alive for the next one? No, so you might as well take this one shot. And we didn't take that shot.
I know for 2020 will be...
Colony 2020.
No. Not that. 2020, there will be a full moon on Halloween.
Oh, has that not happened in a while?
I don't know. I just remember going to Halloween as werewolf one time, and I searched it up because I was just curious. And it said 2020. I don't know. I'll search it up. I want to be
It'd
sure.
be cool if it's... I was like, it'd be cool if it was a full moon and Friday the 13th on Halloween. And then I thought to
Dang.
myself, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Because Halloween's on the 31st. Remember when we did that story about Halloween and we learned stuff about it?
And Miss Rodriguez?
Yeah, and I didn't turn it in till like the last 6 weeks.
Honestly, she let us get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she did.
And she set us up for failure in Hill. Ding dong.
Yep, ding dong ditch.
The moon being full on Halloween happens on average of every 18 to 19 years. So it's quite a rare event happening only 4 or 5 times a century.
Dang.
Oh, so the last time the moon was full on Halloween was October 31st, 2001.
Ooh, that was...
Yep, 2020 is the next one.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm ready for 2020. I'm going to be a werewolf. I have to.
Has the... It must have been like millions of years since... Maybe even billions since the last time all the planets aligned.
I don't know. It's not often.
Like, would you be able to see all the planets align and have a solar eclipse on Friday the 13th at 11:11?
No, at 3:33.
Just something like that. Like, that must be... That has to have happened at one point, and whatever animal was living or whatever bacteria was alive was like literally the luckiest thing ever alive to see that, because that would never happen again in our lifetime, ever.
If it did, that'd be pretty.
If it did, I would not go to school and I would go see it, because that would never happen.
I don't know. You can. Oh, you'd have to have a fancy telescope.
Do I think whenever how long does it take to travel to Mars? Wasn't it?
I don't know.
It was a few years. I remember.
Really?
That.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a few years to get there, from what I remember. And what's the? Is it the Voyager 2? The one that's still in space? Of actual children on that day. So 2040, when?
What do you mean when?
2040...
September 8th?
Oh, September 8th. The Voyager 2, that's what it is. That's the one that's really deep in space.
Already?
Yeah, it launched on August 20th, 1977. What happened to the Voyager 1? Did it die?
Oh, but it depends how close you want the planets to align. If you want it like sloppy, then it'll be the years I just listed. If you want it like within 30 degrees, which is the closest they can ever get, the next time it will happen. The last time it happened was 561 BC.
Oh my god.
And the next time it will happen will be 2854.
Oh my, we can't have any. We were born too late to. How's that go?
Born too late to explore. No, wait.
Born too late to explore the world. Born too early to explore the galaxy, the universe. Born just right
to get on memes, find memes, scour the internet.
To make the emoji movie. Perfect. I'm so. Ew. It's really crazy to think that like we're born like during the most revolutionary time for technology, because we have iPhones, we have internet, we have all this stuff, but just imagine even just a few hundred years from now, people are gonna be like they only lived with 5 gigabytes of data. How could they live? That's crazy. Or like they had to plug in their phones to charge it. That's crazy. Or they had to drive their own cars.
Wait,
that's insanity.
But we're kind of on the frontier of all that. Where you just
said. But like by the time that we pass away, like this will be just common. Like if you have a car if you have just
we can tell our kids we didn't have that when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Well, I had wireless charging, so I'm good there.
Like they can just walk around your house doing it.
Oh, that's different. That's fancy stuff.
Yeah, that's fancy. Like you can use your internet just to charge your phone, or like it boggles my mind. Like it makes me wish I was born later in life to see what it'd be like. But I'm happy that we are now, so I can make something. Cause I want to make something big that people will be like, I know who made that. Is that one Hispanic kid? What was the name again? Exactly. People won't remember the name, but they remember what it is.
Who's that? I don't know, but he's Spanish. Dang, you're Spanish? Can you speak Spanish? Can you show us some of your Spanish?
Definitely not. Come on. Well, I'm Hispanic. But yeah, that kind of bothers me because we won't be able to see what happens in the future. Like we won't be able to
invent a time machine.
That's something.
That's something you can do now.
But you probably can't go back and if I had a time machine, I would come back now and tell myself stuff. But you can't do that because then it'll just make an endless loop.
Well, there's a lot of theories. They're very.
Or like there's alternate universes.
Confusing.
There's probably an alternate universe right now to where we're doing this podcast, but instead of the sun setting east to west.
What? It sits west to east or it sits north? I don't know. I don't want to get into that.
No, it rises. No,
I don't know.
East. Yeah, it rises from the east to the west. Because whenever I drive. Whenever we drive in the morning, it's always facing our faces. I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably an alternate universe. There's probably an alternate universe where like I just don't have a pinky. There's probably that many alternate universes where like there's just little things gone. It's something big. Like we're just like animals.
Wait, I was thinking of something. I forgot it. I was about an alternate. Oh, maybe we're the alternate universe where Donald Trump wins the election. That could be us.
Yeah, we could be an alternate universe.
We might not even be the real one.
There's probably an alternate. Do you know how many alternate universes probably happened where we already died? A lot.
Why am I not living that one? I mean,
no.
Why am I not in the ground in that one?
It's just really crazy just to think of. All right, guys, we have a special guest.
Me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good Coke.
We started already?
Yes.
Okay. Well, hi. I'm LJ again.
Mid guest.
Yeah,
that's good.
He joined.
So yeah, we're talking about your election. How was making your speech? I want to know how that went.
I want to
that
hear
was
it from
like
here.
in my
You
head.
had 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes. In my head, I was like thinking, okay, I'm gonna talk about 4 different things. I'm gonna wing each one. I just needed something to go off of. And as soon as I thought about that, I was like, all right, I'm good. I'm ready. And I was super amped. And I walk out there, and I stutter through like half of it. And then I'm like, I just lose myself because whenever I thought about those 4 different things, I only thought like 1 sentence ahead in each one. And so after that first sentence, it was just repeating that word over and over again.
You said determined.
Yeah, I said determined like 8 times in the same freaking 2 sentences. But yeah, I still won, so. Yeah.
Dang.
God dang. That was a good speech. Good 2-minute speech.
We were talking about how we were separated by it.
How the
alienized.
speech giver alienated the honors group.
She said she was sorry about that. I accept her apology, but it was kind of fun.
I don't blame her, but I mean, calm down.
True. She's like, oh.
I was hurt. I was like, dang, what did we do? This is my first time even being here.
That's great.
And then we talked about the next alignment of the planets, which isn't until we're dead.
Wait, are you sure? Oh wait,
do you want
alignments
the
of the
facts?
planets? Yeah. That's, yeah.
Okay, give me a second so I can read you the facts.
Wait, do y'all remember the blood moon? That was way back when we were like babies, but I saw it with my dad.
I lived in a different house then.
We saw there was another one. That I remember we watched it with the band because we got there like early for some reason. It was like 6 something.
Was it actually like reddish to y'all?
Yeah, it was red.
I went outside and it looked white.
Yeah.
like I remember I was on my phone and I was like, oh, it's that time for that thing. And it was a school night, right? Or
I think so. Yeah.
It was
I went outside by myself and I looked at the moon. And I was just like, it's the moon, and if anything, it looks smaller. I went back inside.
I think it was because we got there like at like 5 or something. Because I think we were going like on a band trip, so we just watched the blood moon like all together, which was cool. And afterwards, we had to load up. But I remember that because I remember I was just like, "Oh, the moon's red." That's cool.
What's it called? I was asleep, but my dad knew I was like just super excited to see the blood moon. And so, like, at, like, freaking 3 a.m., he walks to my room and wakes only me up. Like, my sisters were still asleep, too, and I was like, why did he wake them up? But I wasn't thinking that at the time. But he brought me outside, and we just watched it for a whole, like, 20 minutes. It was chill.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That was probably the only good bonding experience I had with my dad.
Oh. I noticed that people do that a lot. Whenever they're like, oh.
Did I do that?
No, like a lot of people
Aww.
do that. I noticed that. Like there's somebody that I noticed that I'm not gonna call them out, but like they do is that whenever they don't know what to say or anything, they do like a nervous laugh and like aw, Like, oh, I'm like, why would?
Is that me?
No. I'm not gonna call it who it is, but it's some. They know who it is because I told them before and they don't believe me.
It was probably like around me because I'm a really depressing person. Me.
Yeah, everybody does that now. Everybody's just like,
facts.
oh. I think it's funny because everybody just starts adapting to using that now.
Yeah.
All right.
The last one was how long ago?
561 BC. Alignment of the planets.
Jeez.
Yeah, the one I said in 2040. What did I say? 9?
Which one?
20. Oh, I said 2030. 2040. Right?
2040 was for.
That's only like Mars, Earth, and maybe 2 other planets.
Ooh.
But that's loosely aligned.
But for the fully
For the
aligned,
full thing, it has
28.
54.
So we're gonna die.
300.
Yeah, we'll be dead.
Unless
Unless we discover like a
208,
pill
yeah.
for immortality.
But we always say that.
Well, scientists predict that the first person that's going to live to be well over a century is living today already. So I'll see how that goes.
There's already, I think the world record for like the longest lived person is like 126.
And it's probably a female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they live
Poor
long.
lady. She had like a documentary around her and she was so sweet.
Aw.
Now she's dead.
Yeah. Oh.
I used to watch on YouTube. There's this lady, and it was called. She cooked Great Depression meals because she just decided to do that. I guess somebody inspired her to do that. So she would teach you how to make Great Depression meals. And she was pretty old, but she died.
Oh fuck.
I was reading through the comments. And I was like, oh no.
Ooh.
Some
news about me is I'm an uncle now.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think it was yesterday. I went over to go hold the baby again. I was like, I don't know. I can never get enough of it. But I went to go hold the baby again, and my parents were with me, like both of them. Like it was just my mom the first time, but they were both there. And a nurse walked in, and she said, "Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandpa." I almost freaking screamed. I was like, "Oh my God, you're so old!" And they were like, "LJ, the baby you just born. We didn't get older." I'm like, "But you're Grandma and Grandpa now." I was like,
now you are old.
And then I felt super old because if they're old, that means
You're really
I'm
old.
young old.
That's funny.
But nah, I just freaked out. I don't know. Every time I go see freaking her name's Amara. Every time I go see her, I just freak out. So I don't know. I'm gonna learn how to play the ukulele for her. Danielle let me borrow hers.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Salud.
That's chill.
Do you have any Spanish listeners?
Oh well.
Probably
I'm
not.
not a
Probably
Spanish
deaf.
speaker.
Why? Do you have something to say in Spanish?
No,
It's
just maybe one day. I'm learning Spanish right now. I'll figure it out.
maybe one day we'll have something in Spanish.
We'll try to get
We should do a Spanish podcast.
Yeah, that'd be
I
hard.
hate y'all. It's just 'cause
That'd be-
I'd have to like watch it with my mom. Like what they say.
We have to.
We
have
can
to-
we can put English subtitles.
Yeah, we can put English subtitles.
But then you still have to listen to it in Spanish.
Yeah.
True. I like
You used to, you'd have to actually watch the video.
You can just listen. You can just listen to it.
By that time, we should already have like
Enough people.
enough people and the camera. Like if
Yeah.
we ever do that. By that
Ooh,
time.
show our faces? That'd
Yeah.
be dope. We're beautiful people.
I'm not
You should have
comfortable
high
with that.
expectations.
I'm ugly.
No, don't have high
I'm
expectations.
ugly.
I'm kidding. Yeah, we're all fugly as fuck.
Have pretty.
Hey, you're not.
Have pretty decent expectations. I wouldn't say low because some of you guys are pretty good looking.
I'm pretty ugly.
Not me.
Fucking love you said
I just have a pretty
Sorry if
decent
your mom
voice.
Or grandma is like
No.
listening, sorry. But
Fruity.
I am fruity. I think we're all a little fruity.
What else has happened in the news recently? Because this whole week I haven't really catched up with this week because we've been busy with school, so I haven't really looked at anything really. Let's see if anything's happened.
I don't know. When is this podcast released? What's the time they're released again?
Like Saturday or something?
Saturday at 11 a.m.
Dang, so if they listen early, then they'll still be able to go support our volleyball team.
Oh.
Or, more importantly, support our concession stand.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're broke. Our class is like 300 in debt, so
You should just
Category
go buy a
3.
Coke and then leave.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
we wouldn't
category
judge.
3.
We'd actually be thankful. Yeah.
Just drop by and say hi and just,
Donate to our cause.
yeah, I don't know. Or just say you listen to the podcast and we'll wink at you. That's all we can do. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't give money because we're in debt.
Yep, we're broke.
Dang it.
That's so funny how you already in
I don't know how that happened.
Freshman year.
I know freshman year, but like, what did they do?
They did everything wrong.
Were we always in debt?
I don't know. I'm pretty
There's-
sure. Yeah.
So that's just been sitting over us.
Yep.
So they're just waiting for people to come try it. But first, we're in debt. So good luck with that.
Yeah. They're like, hey, so we got a plan this year. You're gonna be like doing the volleyball concessions, but don't forget you're in debt. So like your first 2 concessions won't really mean anything.
Dang it.
That's nice to know.
Thanks for the heads up.
I should be able to go to the concession stand.
Okay, and we get there. I'm pretty sure the volleyball girls took some of the waters, because
At the bottom or top?
at the bottom,
At the, like how bottom?
like the very bottom.
Then that's theirs.
That's theirs.
There's a note that says theirs.
I know. Oh, damn. Well,
This is for blah blah blah.
yeah. Miss Buckle. Her name is Miss Bacon. Oh, I love her. Yeah, but she was just so confused. She was like, "Where did our waters go?" And then we're like, "Oh, we didn't have any." And she was like, "What?" So, yeah.
I could donate waters. My
We
family
got
don't
some.
donate money.
So you guys.
I haven't asked them yet. Did you find news? I saw that there was an active shooter in Charleston 22 hours ago, which will be 22 hours from
It's 7.
5. Wait, what?
Yeah, 7. It'd be 7 if it's 2 hours from 5.
22?
Yeah, 22. Add 2 more. That's 7.
22 hours from
Wouldn't it be 3?
What do you mean?
3.
What?
It'd be
It'd
3.
be 3, Cedric.
Because if it was 24 from now, it'd be
Be
5
5.
p.m. yesterday, but then you subtract the 2, so it'd be 3.
Ah, guys,
What?
it's freaking Friday. No more math.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, I don't get it. No, explain it.
Okay. Why don't you
Jinx.
go?
Okay. Okay. So,
Alright.
you have a clock.
Yeah.
And imagine that the clock has a full 24 on it instead of a 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start here,
Yeah.
and it happened 22 hours ago?
Yes.
Okay, so if it's 5 right now,
Yeah.
22 hours wouldn't bring you all the way around. It would be 7.
No, what?
Yeah.
In the past, it would be 7.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I was wrong.
Did me you think it wrong?
You thought it wrong.
If it was 24 hours
Oh,
at 5.
Oh, you
then
add 2 because...
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
in
was.
the past.
Yeah, I was just adding.
This problem is in the past.
Never
guys.
mind. Next on our agenda,
I was.
what's the news you found?
Oh, I didn't find anything. I can still look. I don't know. Twitter. I can't believe Twitter's still free. I would pay to use Twitter. Twitter is so. Have you guys seen the SpongeBob anime opening? Have you?
No.
Sure. You guys gotta watch.
SpongeBob anime?
You guys gotta watch it now. Hold up. Oh, wait. Okay. You guys can watch it real quick. It's so good. I'm just gonna play it if you guys want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it again.
Wait, that's SpongeBob? What?
It's just a fan thing.
Japanese. What? Okay.
I'm gonna throw up.
What's wrong?
That's so true. Is that Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube and all you can hear is the sound, I recommend you just getting the video like
Yeah.
right now and playing it alongside our video.
Yeah, just sync the video.
This is fucking hilarious.
He does the classic anime trip.
It doesn't Naruto do that?
Oh my god, Patrick. No. Oh no. Of course. Sandy, freaking Texan.
Oh, this is an important part of the story.
I'm so confused.
I'm not confused, I just. Oh my god.
He's a starfish, he's fine.
So is it just like fucking killing everyone in the trailer? Do you have like subtitles for what they're saying?
Now I'm confused. What's that?
Gary!
I'm dead.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Good job.
That was a good twist.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
But
that.
what's bad about it is that it blew up on Twitter, which I feel bad that I found it on Twitter because I liked the video on YouTube afterwards because I liked it. But apparently that they took it down on YouTube.
Why?
I don't know why. They just took it down.
Because Squidward just chopped off Patrick's head?
No, it says it's. I think they was talking about how it's a copyrighted song, but it's a remix. So they just took it down for whatever reason, which is stupid,
That's
which is sad. So basically, his work blew up, and he didn't really get credit for it, which sucks.
hilarious.
Which is the case for a lot of animators on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because a lot of animation videos get like millions of views on Facebook, but they never credit the original source.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But okay, so the plot of the anime, from what I saw, is that okay. So Squidward joins the chum bucket because he left a note that says, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" And it said "Squidward." Right. So
Wait, did you search up like the translation?
No. I was just watching the video and I pulled it from there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
if
so
you watch it like 7 times, you probably get a story.
Okay.
Yeah. So then from there,
Those are my shoes.
Oh, I thought that was the
I didn't
dog.
step on the dog.
That scared me.
and then
That's a
from
good
the
dog.
and then from there, because what's pulled from it is that that SpongeBob and Squidward had a relationship because they showed that they were like showing each other love and they were about to kiss, but then they broke away.
Oh, dang.
But then during the point is that Plankton injected Squidward or something. It had a word on it. I don't know if it was chum or something, but then that took away Squidward's red eyes and it replaced them with green eyes. That's important. And so, so the point is that Squidward's working for the Krusty Krab now because he's under spell. He used to love SpongeBob, but now he hates him. Andy and Patrick are there as SpongeBob's friends.
Sandy gets kicked through a wall and Patrick gets his head shot off. Or cut off.
So Squidward kills SpongeBob's best friend, even though they used to be like lovers or something like that.
That's great.
But SpongeBob knows it's not Squidward because of his green eyes instead of his red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Plankton's just trying to take over the Krusty Krab and the Krabby Patty formula, and Mr. Krabs is just there as like the main boss. So I'd actually watch the SpongeBob anime if it was like that, because I'd be into that. That'd be funny. I want to see every character. I want to see Larry the Lobster and all that. That's really funny. Yeah, so I would kill for a SpongeBob anime because I love SpongeBob. I watch anything SpongeBob except for something
SpongeBob?
inappropriate.
Oh.
I'd especially watch that.
Yeah.
Yes, without feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Like,
Never mind.
oh, have you guys seen that meme too? The one about right in front of my salad.
Oh my god. I feel ashamed for saying that.
Have you seen that one?
Really? Right in front of my salad? I
What?
thought that was such a stupid thing.
So you haven't seen that meme, Jason? Really? Right in front of my salad?
What salad?
Okay, you can
You're
explain
still
it.
innocent.
You can explain it if you want, OJ. You don't have to give him like.
I didn't see the meme, Cedric.
Oh,
Wait.
what?
Nothing.
You're shaking a lot.
I'm really shaky. This
Yeah.
freaking Coke can is like broken beyond compare.
It's just a really popular meme. That's it. If you want to look it up, you can, but I'd recommend not looking it up. Like maybe look up images, but not.
No, I'm searching shit up if you're
Not that. No. Okay,
Both look it up at the same time. We'll be like, oh, yep.
no audio, please.
We're gonna put it on full volume,
Yeah.
baby.
No.
If there's even is volume. Did you do it?
You can look it up.
It's just a girl.
Oh,
wait.
It's just a girl. Look a little harder.
There's Dream Daddy pictures of it too. You want to see that?
Oh, sure.
I think I get it. Is this the right in front of my salad?
Yes, that's
Okay.
yes, that's
the
So
right in front of
look,
my
there's the
salad.
girl from Dream Daddy, and then there's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the original
That's
thing
hilarious.
is from a very
Pornhub.
yeah. it's from a pornography.
Don't say that to me.
That's really funny.
Dang. I feel weird doing this to your
I
house.
didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was a popular meme until I saw people reacting to it. I'm like, I've never seen this before in my life. I was like, I wonder what the original thing's from, and I
So you
looked it
searched
up.
it up?
And I
I
was
got a
like,
little too curious.
I was like, I always get too curious. I'm like, I shouldn't look it up. And then you know what I do?
You look it
I
up.
still look it up. 'Cause I want-
Dang it. What's that even mean?
Ooh,
Did you
boy.
go for a salad?
I could go for a salad. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just gonna call this jump cuts because there's a lot of cuts and jumps in this one. I mean, I don't mind that. That's really funny. So they probably cut us off like when we were talking about something serious and we look back. It cut off like an hour ago. Right? And we just talked about something else.
Well, that's basically what we're doing, even if it didn't cut off.
Yeah, we're just
Jumping around.
We're just talking about whatever we need to talk about. Do you guys have a preference in water bottles?
How about none? I rarely drink water. I just drink Coke.
You need to
So,
drink water.
I know I need to. It's just
I know somebody that only drinks Coke.
me.
And no, not you. Somebody in band. I don't want to say a name. I'll say a name, Karen.
Just
Just no last
throw her
names.
in the water.
Throwing the Coke.
Like she only drinks Coke.
That's fair. I mean, I wish I could live
Like whenever
that.
because we have to bring water jugs to band so she can drink water. Sometimes I wonder if she just fills it up with Coke.
I'd be down.
Because that's all that she drinks, and that kind of scares me. Because I only drink Coke when I'm very sad and I want to feel more sad about myself.
No. I started drinking Coke because I was an insomniac, and Coke was like the only way I could stay awake.
Yeah.
With that caffeine,
So yeah,
that small bit of caffeine.
need that sugar.
I like coffee.
Need some speed.
Really, I wish when I'm older, I'm sure I'll like coffee. But right now, I look at coffee and it just smells really good. That's about it.
I
That's
can
like
only
the best
drink
part.
black coffee if I need to stay awake. Because I can get past the bitter taste if I need to stay awake. But like just for enjoyment, I drink it like the most decorative drink I can get. But I mean, it looks good and it has chocolate in it or whatever else. Because I really like coffee.
I like hot cocoa. I'll drink that no matter what temperature it is.
Ooh, cold cocoa,
I
hot
haven't had
cocoa.
that,
No,
Isn't
just
that
hot cocoa.
chocolate milk?
Ew.
Yeah, cold cocoa is just chocolate milk.
Ew. I drink instead of drinking Coke, I try to drink carbonated flavored water, but it's a little bit tricky.
Sprite?
Not Sprite. Sprite has
Oh, like
caffeine.
those.
The ones
like,
at Walmart. Those.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's
Really?
there's some good ones. I need to buy some. They're like 50 cents or 75. I forget.
Okay,
You should try them sometime.
I'm good.
Just try it. It's like a Coke. It makes you burp like a Coke.
I really burp. I don't think you've ever heard me burp.
It's like it makes you feel like you need to burp like a Coke.
I did. I don't know what. You know, Coke actually used to have actual Coke in it.
Cocaine, yes.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I think that's amazing.
but then we had to stop because it's illegal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just, oh my god. The United States wants to tax everything.
What? I remember when. No, I don't remember when. I don't know what I was gonna say there. I was trying to lead into something, but I couldn't think of it. What was it? I don't remember. Tigers are probably gonna go extinct. We've really.
Bengal tigers?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I think there's only. I don't know. Maybe I hit it wrong, but I think I heard there's only like 100. There's only about 100 left.
Yeah. Probably
Wait,
less.
like in the wild or?
In the wild.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot in zoos and.
Well, yeah. Well, they're depressed.
I remember there's it actually got to the point where they started naming like individual tigers, and they'd be like, oh, that's blah 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 or so and so. Anytime like people who were watching their environment saw them. So,
Because they just know them.
yeah, and if they had babies, they just take pictures, and it's really cool. I read on it.
Well, we like killing things.
True.
3,200 tigers.
Really?
Then I read something
3,200 tigers are left in the wild, and then 20,000 lions are left in the wild. A century ago for the lions, there's 200,000.
Try specifying
my gosh.
like Siberian tigers and
Oh,
Bengal
okay.
tigers.
Like Bengal?
Yeah, there's something. I remember. Yeah, because I remember I read something and it said only 100 tigers left, and I was like, that's not good. That's really not good.
2,500.
Bengal? Try Siberian.
There's not a lot of those. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a Snapchat. Was it a Snapchat story? It was talking about like how like they try to breed ligers with like a white tiger and like a male lion. But
wait, what's an Amur?
what's it?
Amur?
There are only 500 Amur tigers left in the wild.
Amur?
Amur? I don't know.
The dog is licking the floor, by the way.
Yeah, he does
She
that.
always
Or
does
she
that.
does it.
I don't know why. She just I don't.
I mean, if she wants clean floors, I can understand that because my floors are dirty as hell. So we can relate, puppy.
Oh, that's cool to read.
What?
Stephen Hawking. Humanity only has 100 years left on Earth.
Dang, that means I'll be dead.
That's
Thank
good.
God, I'll die by a good. How early?
20 years, probably.
Thank God. We'll be dead.
I forgot what I was going to say. Crap.
Only 60 years of farming is left if soil degradation.
You're fine.
Only
just continue.
only 60 years of farming left.
True.
So I'm gonna die when I'm 70 out of starvation, and I'll have to work until I'm 120. Okay, got you.
I was on Snapchat. This is like a completely off story. I was on Snapchat and I was reading this crap, and I clicked on one of the little, I don't know, default ones. Like if you have no friends, you click on those little boxes at the top that are just like social, just organizations. One of them talked about these blue dogs, and it was just a bunch of blue dogs appearing out of nowhere, and they were swimming in this like lake or pond or something, and a company was dumping like unprocessed dyes. And so basically, it just polluted the water, and every dog that went in there came out blue.
Oh,
Oh,
that's times in there.
Yeah.
Was it safe?
No.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
There are only 3 of these turtles left on Earth. Oh my
Are they
god.
the big ones with like the plastic necks or something like that? I like those.
Is it the one from the movie with the
no.
Yogi and Bear or something?
Yogi and Bear. Oh,
Remember that one turtle?
the whole point of the movie that we always saw the turtle and it was just like a friend and we didn't even realize that it was something important.
I can't believe I remembered that movie. When did I watch it?
I remember I saw it in theater. Who played I forgot his name. Bill.
Bill.
I don't know, the council the groundskeeper or whatever.
Hmm.
We just like killing things.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point of us.
How many animals I killed each day? Why is that
No,
Google?
you mean animals or like
56
species?
billion farmed animals killed every year. Oh gosh, that's a lot.
I don't know, but bacon's good, and I like hamburgers, and I mean,
beef.
Oh, I remember when
Pepperoni.
Miss Ho was talking about the last like
Oh,
descendant cow or whatever.
ancestral
Yeah,
cow.
and he just killed it.
I just chopped it up and ate it.
I don't, that's
it
so
would have been
sad.
worse if it was like pregnant or something. So there's like a slight chance of it being able to the babies remade. Not like them, but like at least you get half of the cow mate with a different kind of cow. You'd still have him. No incest cows.
I said ancestral.
You say
Oh.
what?
Incest cows.
That's so
I was like,
that'd be
no, they can't
terrible.
mate with.
That's
the
so
baby-
specific.
They'll just have like be born with like 2 tails or something.
That's Shamu.
That'd be cool. Have you heard of goat spiders? Spider goats?
No.
Oh wait, I think I've heard of those.
Yeah, basically, I don't even know which college did it, but some college just spliced spider DNA with goat DNA, and what came out was a goat that makes milk with spider silk inside
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, I remember reading about that.
Yeah, and I
What?
was just, I don't know. I just like the drawing they made. There was like a spider with like a goat head, and I was like, spider goat. So, I don't know.
I remember when Spider Pig was big back in 2006. Never forget. Dang, that was 11 years ago.
Your parents ever do that with you? Like, pick you up on the ceiling and make you walk?
No.
No.
My dad's probably just abnormally big. to
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
probably why. I don't think
Aw.
mine can reach the ceiling.
Yeah.
That sounds fun though.
Yeah. Spider goat. Oh, spider pig. Yeah.
Back me.
Are your parents lenient?
What do you mean?
Like, let you go places without just even asking? And when you do tell them, they're not, like, all mad at you?
No, I told them either way.
True. I promised my mom if I ran away, I would tell her.
Mom,
Like, hey,
run
mom, can I
away.
run away?
Bye.
Bye.
I never had the feeling of running away. Probably just because I had no reason why, but now I do.
You'll always look back and laugh on it. Like, I don't know for sure, but my sister ran away twice, and the second time she tried to run away, she ran to the middle school, Crockett, and the dog chased her. And so basically, she was trying to run around the school, and the dog wouldn't leave her alone. It was just barking. So, yeah, it was just really funny.
Doggy. I ran away when I was little. My
Oh.
mom was working at Pizza Hut at the time, and I was with my grandparents on her side. And I was like, I'm tired of y'all. I need to go. And so I just walked out and I started running. I made it like not even halfway, which isn't too bad. It's not a very far distance from Pizza Hut, but like
Sorry, take off your shoes. Is that okay?
I regret not going the whole distance
Why?
because I probably would have been hit by a car.
Yeah.
Always regret not being hit by a car. I don't think I've ever ran away. I think the most alike thing I ever did was run to a friend's house, but it was like a neighbor kind of friend, so I didn't even leave the
Who's
block.
Yeah.
I've only ran out of anger. Like if I wanted to get out, I'm like, I'm just gonna go run around. So I just go run like 5 miles and come back. I'm like, I'm fine.
Me.
Because have you
thanks.
seen? Because like, have you
I don't
seen?
use exercise to like exert all my problems.
Because have you seen that Vine to where like when you're mad but you don't want to break your house and you just like. You just stop and look at it.
I liked that.
It's so funny because he does it like so specific. It's really funny.
I think history's gonna be fun this year.
Miss Hill?
Yeah.
She's chill. That rhymed.
Miss Hill's chill.
I got really upset with the riddles because I was an idiot and I only got one.
Oh, which one did you miss?
Which one? On the riddles?
Oh, not the riddles.
Oh.
Didn't you see you missed one on the test?
Yeah, I missed the one that Jennifer warned me about and I still put the same one that she put.
What
So I don't
was
feel as
it?
bad.
What was it?
It was the last one. It was like, is this one the earliest sign of human? I was like, I think it was Astra. And then I remember I talked to Jennifer and I was like I talked to her like doing Spanish like the next page like, no, that was wrong. I put the exact same thing. I was like, maybe that's why. I heard you say Astra, so I just thought it was right.
What'd you put, Jason?
I don't feel as bad because of what you told me about Aaron. I
I
feel a
didn't
little
miss
bit
any
happy.
of the questions.
Oh.
And maybe except the back. I probably missed the back. Were
Same. I
the
probably missed the back.
the Hamid, Hobis, whatever, were those Neanderthals?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
then I got it.
I got scared. I was like, I don't
What?
remember what Neanderthals are
Because
called.
it said Hamid.
Homo habilis?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Neanderthals,
Yeah.
right? Because I was
Okay.
like, I don't remember reading about them, but I'm just gonna assume.
Hopefully she thinks my answer is still good enough because it's
Sounds fine.
Neanderthals.
I wrote about the bone flu. I wrote about the beliefs. I wrote about that stuff.
No, I felt bad about missing
And
one
the
until
bone.
you told me about what Aaron missed, and I felt happy.
Oh, yeah, Aaron-
What did Aaron miss?
He missed the. Oh wait, I don't know if he listens to this. I don't want to make him
Aaron
sad.
doesn't
Oh,
listen
oh
to
my god,
this.
tell me.
Aaron
Oh my
doesn't
god.
listen.
You know the one that's like the true or false ones. It was one of those. It was the did early hominids blah 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 live in
Oh,
the
no.
Ice Age? He put
Oh.
true.
Oh my god, me.
And I didn't feel as bad as soon as you told me that. I was like, I missed one that's realizable. He missed one. No, if it doesn't listen, okay.
Aaron,
And
we
if
love
you're
you
watching
and you're
this,
smart.
Yeah, he's really smart. He's
and
probably
if you're
the
watching
genius.
this, why don't you subscribe?
Subscribe and you could hear us more, like, just bag on you behind your back.
We can do a whole roast on your end if you want,
Yeah, but
True.
you only with your permission.
and you have to be here.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be here and take
And
it like a
the
man.
audio and video file only on your face, so it's only his face's reaction.
Oh, man.
That'll be
Yeah.
awkward.
I missed the very last question, so same one you did.
Yeah, okay, so I don't feel
I
as
don't remember
bad.
the last one. Is it just true? The last one?
Yeah, it's
it
just
was
true.
Yeah, put
no,
false.
no, yeah, it was true actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well,
Don't take it from me.
there's more tests later down.
I didn't even bring my book. We're supposed to read like 2 chapters,
Yeah, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
vocabulary. She's like, you don't have to do it.
I'll
but
do
you
that.
can.
Yeah.
When is it due?
It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh well.
That's,
Well,
what,
we
that's what I
always
say,
say-
but
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what we
I
always-
wait till Wednesday to start.
Oh no, I'll do it probably Sunday and Monday.
Tonight I'll do all of statistics.
I'll try.
'Cause I'm a good boy.
I had to re-register, and they said they wouldn't have me in the what's it called? They wouldn't have me in the system till Monday, so I can't even do it.
Alright, that's a good excuse. I remember whenever we were in our classes last year, and like we had like one more assignment to do, and then somebody barely submitted their introduction thing, and and I was just like,
Can't always got those updates.
yeah,
right?
he always. So I was like, he was like, somebody just barely did their module 1. I'm like, yeah, what? We're done with the course.
Didn't somebody like 3/4 into it just did the first one?
Yeah, they just did the introduction. I still need to do the introduction for it. I just needed a picture of myself, which I have.
So
now.
wait, how many hours do we put?
6.
Okay, we should probably not talk about school because I'm sure everybody hates.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
hates school.
Sorry.
We can all agree on that.
Let's talk about.
School. Just kidding.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about
Let's talk about quitting. Cedric, did you quit anything?
quit.
Yeah.
No, I'm still in band. I
Uh,
wish, but
true.
I'm still in band. You heard us talking about band drama during 8th, right?
Yeah.
Very,
That's great.
very awful drama. And like, realistically, if like a sports person or anybody, like that sounds like stupid drama, but realistically for us, it's like such an annoying thing to deal with, because it's just like simple things, and like it's
Somebody pregnant.
no, that's not simple.
It's simple around here. I mean, you're pregnant and you go to school. I'm pretty sure like at least 5 girls could relate to that.
I remember 9th grade year. That was
A lot.
popping.
That was popping.
Your belly buttons were popping.
Me.
Yeah.
What are those called?
Howdies?
When you suggest something sexual through like a metaphor kind of thing.
Innuendos?
Innuendos, yeah. Great.
Those are everywhere.
Oh, I get the popping.
Yeah, I was like,
I was wondering why you were
somebody
thinking about
popping
that.
out.
I thought we were talking about just belly buttons, the popping,
Oh,
like they
that's
come
true.
out.
That's like a byproduct.
Dang, I'm pretty. Dang, I need to keep this mentality.
Eyes
Popping.
It's like whenever there's a joke that I tell, and I say water boy,
What about?
and I meant water boy like as in the person was the water boy like on a team or whatever, but people thought I meant water boy because the person kind of looks like Adam Sandler. So I was just like, you can take it however you want, but as long as you think the joke's funny, that's all I care about.
Mood. As long as you think I'm funny. I don't care.
I don't know what I was doing. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing It's just so.
I make weird noises just spontaneously.
I sometimes screech. But if
I can
I'm
relate.
upset, I just screech, and then I don't know why I started doing that.
When I'm at home and I yawn, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like the entire time.
You just scream?
Yeah, like you just, I don't know, it turns from like a ah to like a friggin', I don't know, stepping on a cat kind of scream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just did it again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What?
I need to stop doing that.
It's a cycle. Cycles are hard to break.
It's an endless cycle.
That's what make it.
Ugh, no, I'm kidding. Ew. You're disgusting.
Yay. I know. I just did it again in that sentence. Me.
I'm gonna walk out. You got Lawrence here. You're fine.
Me. I just did it. Oh my god.
Well, I think that's a good cutting off point for this week's podcast.
Already?
Yeah.
You just got here. What do you mean?
I know.
You got here late. Just kidding. You got here on time.
Pretty
For
much.
you.
Yeah. Because I forgot. My bad.
You're
Yeah.
good.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this very cut jump episode. We talked about a bunch of random stuff. Next week, next week we could probably. Yeah, babies are kind of fat. Anyway,
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the idea for next week's podcast. Anyway, so that's about it for this week's podcast. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Let me practice my Spanish. Ciao.
That's okay. Good job.
Lo siento.
Great start.
Great start of the longest year of. People are saying junior year is a very awful year,
I love junior year.
and I don't know how to feel about that.
Freshman year.
Freshman trash,
I love freshman year.
garbage. I had good teachers, but bad memories.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So what a very depressing note to leave it on. So next week, hopefully the idea will come to fruition. You guys can enjoy next week's podcast. If not, there's always next
Sorry.
week and the week after that and everything else. So thank you guys so much for watching this Jump Cut episode, and I guess